Check, check. Check, check. Okay. My taxi light on. Lean this out. Go flaps up. We're set for takeoff. We're on both. We're 1200. We're on ALT. 1922 is dialed up. 19.2 is also dialed up. I'll get 125.7 dialed up just in case.
Montgomery ground.
Alright. Let's see, databases current for a couple more days.
Echo, executive,
half left, half up.
Hotel.
Air
Half left,
1324
the arrows that way.
Montgomery ground, 28 right, taxi via Juliet Hotel Alpha, sky frequency 125.7.
28 right via Juliet Hotel Alpha, 25.7.
It just takes a second to load. Okay.
And acquire
ground
speed because we don't have GPS.
Okay, so it's not yet anyway. Trying to find it. Yeah.
Roger, stand by.
And it's
Soon that'll go away. Then that
we probably don't need it anyway for this flight because it's touch and goes.
Right.
All right. Okay. Mixtures required. Seatbelts, flaps up. Did that. Heat vent, defrost. Check. Avionics on. Check. ATIS. We got for another 10 minutes. Altimeter is 998.29. There.
Eclipse 619 Romeo Juliet, you're cleared to the Ramona Airport via flat runway heading. Radar vector
Responder check,
Oceanside
ESP
VOR.
check, radio test check.
Victor 208.
Taxi light on.
Julian, direct.
Brakes test.
Maintain
I'll test mine.
3000.
My controls.
9,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 119.6.
Want to check yours?
I'm good.
Squawk 5215.
619 Romeo Juliet's cleared to Ramona via flight runway heading. Radar vectors Oceanside, Victor 208, Julian direct. Maintain 3, expect 9 and 10, 119.6, and squawk 5215.
Eclipse 9 Romeo Juliet, read back correct. Advise tower your 9 for departure. Have a good flight.
Thank you. Welcome. Montgomery ground, Cessna 3386 Echo, executive, closed traffic with hotel.
3386 Echo, Montgomery ground, right 28 left, taxi via Juliet Hotel Bravo.
28 left, Juliet Hotel Bravo, 86 Echo.
Montgomery ground, Cherokee 806 uniform on runway 23, taxi back to Kilo.
Number 8060 uniform, Montgomery ground, taxi straight ahead, runway 23 Foxtrot Golf.
23 Foxtrot and Golf, 63 uniform.
Oh, yeah, another thing I wanted to ask about. When we're going super slow like this, like you've mentioned a couple times, the idea of like using aft pressure to kind of like protect the, I'll get that later, to protect the nose and like the propeller, but like if there's no air going over the elevator.
It does add a little bit of tail down force that's causing the nose to rise just a little bit versus like this. So it is only a little bit.
Slight.
Yeah.
Mostly like the slipstream of the propeller that's hitting the
Yeah, I mean that's
elevator?
a big part of it for sure.
Yeah.
If you're trying to get the airplane to move initially and it's like being stubborn, you can add some aft pressure, tail down force on the elevator increases, nose wheel lifts off the ground. That's just less surface friction on that nose wheel and it helps you move initially like out of your spot. So sometimes it's helpful for that.
Okay.
You can pull out of your spot with a lower power setting instead of just
jamming it.
You'll want to get a little bit closer over there next time. You're kind of right in the middle.
Okay. Alright. Did not check my instruments. Blew it.
We were talking.
Okay. trim set for takeoff. Flight controls are free and correct. Go mixture. Go. I lost it. I forgot about instruments. Okay, we found the GPS. 0. That's set. No X's, no red X's.
Line these two values up. I know, was it 299 or 4 or something?
2998. I went by.
Okay, that looks like it's about 430 maybe, or 400.
So it looks like, yeah, I guess I get confused by this because I'm trying to be between 400 and 420.
Why? So each little tick is 20?
Oh, okay. So I should be...
Or above the first tick, so...
Okay,
yeah, right
I got you. All right, my bad.
And then you can set traffic pattern altitude right there.
Yep.
Nice little reminder.
Yep. Wait, 3. Alright, instruments check, mixture best power, primary analog, 1700. Right. Go ahead and go back to Volt.
Don't hang out on one mag for too long.
So they kept dropping and dropping, I was kind of keeping an eye on it.
It's not like a really rough drop or anything.
Go to left. Back to both. Carb heat. Good drop. Vacuum, not a thing in this plane. Amps and volts, we're at 28. Like it's working. Oil pressure, oil temperature, both green. No one's, it's coming up to green. Go to idle. Out. Okay. Alright, we're just going to do touch and goes. Pre-takeoff, flap 0, which is that mixture of last camera action, carb heat, it's off. Transponder, alt squawk, heading bug, doors, windows. I've been struggling with mine. There it is.
Why don't we give a soft field takeoff a shot?
Ooh.
So soft field takeoff is essentially where we're taking off from a grass or gravel field or some type of unpaved surface, and we want to protect the nose gear. And so they say for the soft field, if the nose like digs in at all, then you could possibly wheelbarrow or flip or something.
Right.
So you want to protect the nose gear, and so it starts with full aft pressure and 10 degrees of flaps.
Okay.
So go ahead and just pull all the way back and put that 10 degrees of flaps in. But then we're going to hold this full aft pressure as we take the active runway. We'll put in our crosswind correction. And then we'll smoothly apply full throttle over a longer period of time than usual. Okay, right? The slower acceleration helps less prop blast on like rocks and dirt beneath you and stuff.
Okay.
And the smoother acceleration is just better for the softness of the takeoff.
Okay.
It also helps you control as you go full throttle. You're going to have to relax some of this back pressure so as to not let the nose pop up on you.
Okay.
And so by doing that slower, this will be easier to relax the back pressure. And then when we leave the ground, we want to try to leave the ground as soon as possible because we want to get off this unpaved surface, right? And so we'll leave the ground prior to rotate speed of 55 knots, and we're not really looking there, we're just looking outside. And as we leave the ground, we're going to push over to stay in ground effect. Within the wingspan of the runway, we have that benefit of the reduction in drag.
Okay.
So we have less induced drag, and we stay in ground effect until we're at an appropriate speed to leave the ground, which we'll call 60 knots. Okay. And once we're at 60 knots, we'll go ahead and leave the ground.
Okay.
And I'll help you and coach you through it and everything. Just a first performance takeoff. Cool. Let's try it.
Montgomery Tower, make a left traffic on lane 28 left. Left traffic, 28 left, 44886. Montgomery Tower says 3386 Echo holding short, 28 left for touch and goes. Cessna 3386 Echo, Montgomery Tower, standby, landing traffic.
Alright, so it's going to be full aft, crosswind's this way, so it'll be full aft and crosswind. Slower, full throttle. Gradually let off the aft pressure. Kind of like simultaneously to letting go of the crosswind correction?
Yeah. Well, initially, like you'll get a smooth, like you'll apply full power. The more power you have, the more nose up it's going to do.
Okay.
And so, you know, you got to slowly relax that. Keep it full deflection until you get speed. And you'll also need to incorporate your right foot and all of that too.
Okay.
But yeah, you want to have full deflection in the beginning, and then you'll slowly take it out, but make sure you leave a little bit in. Don't take it all the way out. You want to leave a little bit in for rotate. Try to peel the right wheel off the ground first, since it's a left to right wind. And then you'll peel the right wheel.
Okay.
As you take off. Or the other wheel.
Okay.
Your brakes.
My brakes. This guy's loud enough for me.
Skylark 86 Echo, make left traffic, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, left traffic, 28 left, 86 Echo.
Less throttle, just so soft and slow.
Okay. Lights. Camera.
Try not to have abrupt brakes.
That guy on 28 right. That guy's on 28 right?
He is.
Yep. Ouch. Lights, camera, alt, action, timer.
Hold this back.
Yep. Okay, so
As far as you can.
as far as I can.
Smooth, full throttle,
Smooth,
right
full
foot. As you relax some of that back pressure. Airspeed's alive.
Airspeed's alive, gauges are
Instruments
green.
23,
24, 23
right foot. Leave the ground. Push over to stay in ground effect.
Looking for 60, there's 60.
Leave the ground.
Okay. Then when do you take out those flaps?
Positive rate of climb. Clear of all obstacles. Flaps up.
Flaps up.
Don't let the nose fall. Soft field.
Cool. Be fun to actually do it on a real soft field.
Yeah, no doubt.
Alright, I'm waiting for about 1900 before I take my turn.
900.
900, yeah. Alright, check left, clear left, turn left.
They say 28 left, no turns until above 1200 MSL.
Oh, because of the houses?
Because of the, noise abatement procedures, but
Okay, I'll do that next time. Point towards downtown.
if you do that, tower sometimes will nip at you. It'd be like, hey, turn crosswind, you know. So 900 is totally fine. Disconnect this.
Go ahead and turn downwind.
Autopilot.
Going a little fast. There's my TPA.
86 Echo, number 1, runway 28 left, clear touch and go. Clear touch and go, 28 left, 86 Echo.
86 Echo.
86 Echo. God, say it with me. 86 Echo.
86 Echo.
86 Echo.
Throttle.
Information India, current Montgomery, wind 2206, altimeter 2995.
2100 is what I think we were shooting for.
You're acute into the runway a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, some right foot will help you too. Relax. I think that was mostly wind, but just smoother on the controls.
Feel a little close to the runway.
Yeah.
Turkey 886, number 2, following us
Alright,
Cessna
downwind
downwind, the
beam,
numbers runway
car
28
beam.
left, clear to land.
Gas,
Clear left, number 2,
undercarriage,
clear to land,
mixture.
looking for traffic, 886.
Bring it back a little bit further on the
Flaps.
power. You're only at 1900. You're all the way up at 1900 RPM, I should say.
Nose is drifting to the right. Switches.
A reduction in power is a right turning tendency. Just like adding power is a left.
Interesting. Never thought of it that way. Still at TPA. I'd like to descend. More power. Okay, 1300.
Normal touch and go.
Okay. Think I could turn base here.
Good speed control. You're coordinated. The second notch of flaps is super important because it's got the 85 allowance, okay? So just make sure you got that speed control before that second set. You want to look final.
Click final, clear
Clear
final.
final.
We're under
Flaps
85.
20, hurry up
flaps
and
20.
turn. The wind is left to right,
Right,
so we
so-
have a higher ground speed on this base leg.
Higher bank.
So you have a more tendency to overshoot.
Okay.
So just
Turkey 886, traffic just inside the freeway left base,
I guess
final
we
now.
started,
time it right.
We started early enough.
Traffic inside, thank you,
We
we'll
got two
follow
red, two white.
Wind 240 at 6.
75 knots. So flaps 30.
Really low here.
Yeah, add some power.
Add some power. The airplane is facing to the left.
Okay.
Feet to keep you straight. Wings keep you over the center line. You're slow. Add power and lower the nose if you're slow and low. You gotta do both.
Okay, 60 knots, climbing to 65 almost.
Right foot, hold that right foot in.
Yep.
And hold just enough left wing down to keep you over the center line. You don't want to go left or right. You just want to stay put. That's a little bit too much. 65 knots, we're looking good. Keep that nose down as you slowly bring the power to idle. A very, very light catch. A long transition over several seconds to flat. Look way down the runway and don't let it touch down. As the ground comes up at you, keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling. Nicely done, dude. Increase the crosswind correction. Right to left, flaps up, full throttle as your simultaneous right foot goes in, so you don't jolt off to the left like that. And then slowly leave the ground at 55. I didn't touch it at all.
Nice.
A little more right foot. A little more right foot. Yeah, there we go. Try to keep those wings level. And nose at the horizon.
Yep. Alright, that didn't feel so bad.
That was good.
Kind of not right on the center line, but
Wind 230 at 6.
30 at 6. Alright, so you said wait till how many feet?
1200 MSL, but man, I think it's just going to be too long, so.
Alright. I think I need more right rudder than usual today.
Well, you can let it crab now that you're upwind and there's no runway left.
Okay.
So you can just really relax your feet. The airplane will weather vane into the wind and it'll keep you on your straight path even though it's facing a different direction.
Okay.
It's just called crabbing.
Cherokee 86, turn left, any extending contact
Roll
right
the
there.
wings.
Golf 1 to ground.
You're just kind of overextended from perpendicular.
I guess I don't need to point it downtown. It's too far.
Yeah, it's too far.
East.
Instead of focusing out there, try to see the runway without seeing the runway. Try to make a rectangular course.
1400.
Reduce the power.
85.
Right away. Yeah, just smoother.
I was trying to get to 85. I guess I overshot it though.
Well, if you just automatically bring the power back to 2200 as you hit TPA, you're so close to 85 that just by lowering the nose, you're going to hit 85.
Okay. Alright. Altitude looks okay. A little more power maybe. Get to 2100. Speed looks good. Wait for my clearance.
Crosswind landings.
Cessna 86, second number 1, runway 28 left, clear touch and go, traffic on final for the parallel. Clear touch and go, 28 left, 86 echo, I'll look for traffic.
Downwind
Downwind to beam. Carb heat. Gas.
Let that nose fall. Keep coming. That sounds right. Flaps 10.
Flaps 10.
And then don't let the nose rise. That, if done correctly, will have you end up at about 80, 85.
Left rudder for that power reduction.
Descent is also a right turning tendency.
Okay.
P factor works in reverse.
In reverse, yeah, okay. I got you. Alright, I think I'll turn base.
I would reduce a little more power if you're going to turn right now.
Oh, it's too early?
Just a little early. It's okay. Just reduce more power. Go ahead. Reduce the power.
Yeah. Belt keeps coming loose.
Okay. Ground speed's high. We got to work quickly. Level the wings. Flaps 20.
Yep, making sure I'm under 20. I got to start now.
And then just don't overdo it, man.
Okay. A little high, so I'll reduce power some more.
Instead, I would have just lowered the nose because you got a little fast too, but that's okay. Looking good.
Alright, I think I have time to fix it. Alright, flaps 30.
We've overshot a little bit. We've let it drift to this overshoot, and so instead, right foot, left
Wind
wing,
2004.
add some power. As you put in flaps and you lose the speed, the airplane, after it loses the speed, will have a tendency to sink out. So just keep that in mind. Once the drag devices take all of their effect, you'll really start to sink. Reduce some power. Good. Nice stabilized approach all the way in. Feet to keep you straight, wings keep you on that center line. Okay, lower your nose. You're unconsciously leveling out. Just a little too early. Power to idle. Catch. Smooth transition to flat. Too high. And then just let it slowly come on down, and then don't let it touch. Keep pulling.
Pickup 1 Golf Vector
Nice.
is holding short
Crosswind
28
correction
left.
increases.
For left downwind
Yeah, you're
approach,
drifting
please.
right.
Zero Code 1 Golf Echo,
Don't add power.
standby.
Full throttle, right foot. Don't come back to that center line. Stay straight. RP, nice. Leave the right wheel, then the left. Sweet. You're just landing a little bit right of center line.
Okay.
Traffic not
You need a little more right foot and left wing to be perfectly straight.
Yeah, okay.
Prior to touchdown. But dude, that's good. You're transitioning all by yourself. And you're letting it touch down by yourself. I'm just making sure you're not laterally going off runway.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Looking back at the runway, make sure we're not drifting away. We're right over our center line.
8 Golf
That's good.
Echo. And follow the
8 Golf
on the
Echo.
upper and the pattern left down and approved. Runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
Take off 28 left, 8 Golf Echo, thank you.
Check left, clear left, turn left.
traffic.
But don't quite aim to downtown.
Speed, it sounds fast.
Yep.
Look over your left shoulder. Level the wings.
Yeah, I'm still too acute.
Uh-huh. Then just
So,
go and turn. Turn
Aiming
again.
point could be more like point loma. Yeah.
Keep that nose up, and then you're just going to just reduce the throttle. It's not pitch power pause trim when you capture the downwind because you're not trying to let it accelerate too much. You want to stay at that like 80, 85. Power back. Power back. 2,000 RPM. Let's try that because we've been a little fast each time. Let's see what that gives us in level flight.
Cessna 86 Echo, number 1, runway 28 left, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 28 left, 86 Echo.
This feels right.
The wind is left to right as we come into land, so it's this way. Look straight ahead and just try to see if the wind is pushing you this way. Look at the horizon and maybe watch it shift.
Crabbing this way, kind of.
Yeah. So you can add a little bit of right foot here,
721
or
Zulu
just
Mike,
hold
retirement,
the
straight in, runway
wings
2
down
left.
just a little bit this way until you have a slight change in heading. Then level the wings, and now we will be flying the perpendicular parallel,
Right.
even though we're facing a little bit that way. That's crabbing.
Gotcha, okay. Downwind a beam. Carb heat. Throttle. Gas undercarriage mixture. Flaps. Don't let the nose rise.
Now our base leg won't feel so short because we're crabbing in the downwind
Right,
now.
okay.
Maintaining our
Compensating for the wind
rectangular
better.
course, yeah.
Yeah.
And keep that nose down for your 80-85. You let it come up to about 4 fingers. Maintain that about that 5. We're number 1, so you can turn whenever you like.
Alright. Go ahead now. A little bit of left rudder.
Just a little bit, not
coordinated?
too much.
Good.
Yep. And then just try to maintain the same amount of horizon above the cowling. If this doesn't change, then your speed won't change much.
Okay.
And lower the nose, just like steep turns as you come out of
Flaps 20.
turns. And then prevent that nose from rising. That looks way too high.
Yep.
Chop that throttle a little bit. A little more. A lot more. All the way. And you're just turning too early. And then you're having to drift.
Right, okay.
Go all the way flaps.
Flaps 30.
And then don't fly this way, right? So get that left wing in, get that right foot in. Good, but don't
Too
bring
much?
that. Don't pull when you do that because that's
Okay.
just asking for a spin. Add some power now that the speed is lost. So that was too low of a sight picture.
Okay.
It's just a little too unstable. So
I saw myself getting below 65.
I like it. I like it. You just need a little bit of both. That's too much power. Relax some of that power. There you go. And then hold that right there. You need to put more right foot in. Keep that nose down.
Wind 100.05.
You're unconsciously pulling too much. Let that nose fall. And then only start pulling when you get into that transition phase. Look way down the runway. Stay over your center line.
And a tower
Don't let it
24
touch
echoes
down.
on frequency.
You're drifting right when you need that left
Are you touching us? No, we're full stop, thanks.
Make sure you hold that crosswind correction in through the pull.
Clear land 28 left, 24 echo. Grumman 1 Zulu Mike, you're flowing traffic about 2 miles ahead. Additional traffic
Right foot,
3
right
miles
foot.
off your right wing.
You need to add right foot as you leave the ground.
Left, clear land.
Clear to land 28 left, number 2, 1 Zulu Mike.
As we leave the ground, the wheels aren't there to prevent us from weather vaning anymore. So when you leave the ground, if the wind's really strong left to right, it'll just twist you that way.
Okay.
So as you're leaving the ground, you need to add a little bit
That
of
right foot. Gotcha.
Typical Bakeoff Echo traffic 11 o'clock in a mile off the direction of Grumman.
When you're transitioning, use your ailerons and point them to the center line.
Okay.
Okay, likely as long as you've done this correctly. If you're transitioning and you're just slowly taking out crosswind correction, the center line will be going away from you. So just point your ailerons towards that center line.
Okay.
You'll likely land on the wheel that you're supposed to land on the wheel that's into the wind.
Okay. Alright, let's see if I can not go too acute this time.
Alright.
Alright, point roughly towards Point Loma there. That's better.
Nice.
A little fast. Back left, clear. Turn left.
You know, now that we've talked about it, I'm not sure what I like better.
12 o'clock, mile and a half
North up or track up?
Descending south.
Okay, looking with the traffic, Echo Echo.
I think I like track up.
24 Echo, turn left, Golf 1, contact ground.
You're one of those guys.
24 Echo going to ground. On Golf 1. Thank you. Hey, Sam.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
I've got that traffic, Golf Echo. We're okay, Golf Echo. Thank you. Frequency change approved. Thanks a lot, Golf Echo.
Yeah, get out of here, 8 Golf Echo.
Yeah.
Too similar to
6
me.
Echo, number 2, fall traffic, a mile final, runway 28 left, clear touch and go.
Number 2, clear for touch and go. 28 left, 86 Echo. Looking for traffic.
I got him.
Sometimes Tower will assume that you're done with your radio call once you've said 86 Echo, and they'll be so busy that they're just
So
gonna
they're gonna start their next one.
And then if you I'm guilty of doing that as well, saying all the info, realize I forgot something, and jamming it in.
Yeah,
at the
right.
end.
Yeah.
So just be aware.
Okay.
Down a beam.
Down a beam. Power beat. Throttle. Gas indicator. Make sure it flaps.
Really nice rectangular course so far.
Don't distract me with that. Not now, damn it.
Doing great. Shut up.
Alright, there's that guy, no factor.
Last time we came in a little high, and so maybe
Extend the down one a
two
little
things.
bit.
You can reduce more power, or you can go a little further.
Right.
When the ground speed's really high on base, you might have a tendency to come in high because you're covering ground faster.
Okay.
Versus if it's really low on base, you might have a tendency to come in low.
Alright, I'll go ahead and go now.
Number 1 Zulu Mike, turn left, Golf 1, contact ground.
Left on Golf 1, then ground, some nasty potholes on that approach, 1 Zulu Mike.
Roger.
Roger. Go right on that.
Take it up with the city.
I got my tower, Cessna 734
Where's
Bravo.
my runway? There it is.
28 left, ready for takeoff. Straight on
Alright, we're below 85, we'll go flaps
This is
20.
74 Bravo, Tango, Montgomery Tower, stand by.
Lower that nose a little bit. You're going to get too slow.
Yeah. I always do that. Alright,
As you come out of turns, you got to push just like from steep turns.
Okay.
And then just try to time it right. Start with a little bit of bank and then increase it if you need. I feel like we're a little uncoordinated here and we're getting a little slow. So just super early, right?
Okay, yeah.
And you're just going to let it kind of crab in, which is fine. It's just when you get over your center line, make sure you stay over that center line.
Okay.
So you're going to use your left wing and your right foot.
Yeah, right, right foot, left aileron.
Yep.
Okay. Flaps 30.
I would always manage your thrust before your flaps as well. And so if we are going to come in too high and you're like, okay, I'm too high, I'm going to hurry up and put in my flaps and then my throttle. The thing is you have extra throttle, then you're increasing the angle of attack. It's going to get you even higher and make the problem worse. So I would manage my thrust first by reducing throttle, then flaps. 60-65. Try not to do a bunch of this. Try to find the consistent amount. I know it's bumpy and it's changing, but try to do the least amount as possible to keep you over that center line. This is looking really good. Don't get below 60 until you're in ground effect. Keep that nose down. More right foot is what you need. You see that?
Yeah.
More right foot. More right foot. Too much right
4
foot.
Bravo Tango, runway 28 left, line of light traffic, will cross downfield.
4 Bravo Tango, line
Left
of
foot,
waiting runway.
increase the crosswind correction. Right wheel. No brakes when landing.
Oh yeah, didn't mean to.
Flaps up. Full throttle, right foot. Slowly take out some of the crosswind correction. Good.
Okay, did a little bit on the rudder on the takeoff that time.
Good. Like right as you left the ground,
Yeah.
you added right foot. Nice.
Nose at the horizon. Yeah, that one felt a little shakier as far as alignment.
Yep, you're just doing a little overcompensation. Is like we would get, try to catch things early.
Tango West not approved, runway
Try
28
to
left.
catch things early before you have to put in large corrections late. Just like with taxiing, you know, like if you don't catch it from slowly going this way, you're going to have to do a bunch of right foot to get back on the taxi line, and then you don't keep that right foot in. You got to slowly take out that right foot as you recapture your center. So you know you got to realize that you're going to overshoot a little bit. So try doing just a little bit, catching it early.
Right, okay. Check left, clear left, turn left. There's Point Loma, level the wings, whoops, okay, there you go.
Unwrap the nose at the horizon, go back into the next turn, just immediately turn. Reduce that throttle as you slowly, ever so slowly, capture that TPA.
26 Echo, traffic will be on right base to the parallel runway biplane, runway 28 left, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 28 left, looking for traffic, 86 Echo.
Okay.
Try to listen for that, what the RPM sounds like. A little bit more. That sounds so good right there. Oh man. Doesn't that sound great?
Sounds good to me. Right base, I think I saw, or left base.
That person is on right base for the parallel.
Oh, that's what they said, okay.
Will be, I think, number 1 for 28 left.
A little slow.
And right now we're drifting into the runway here, and we're losing our base leg. Gotta crab a little bit. Hold a little right foot, get that right wing down for a few seconds so you can level them and crab. That's a left bank. That's nose high.
Downwind a beam.
Go for it.
RV. Gas, undercarriage. Mixture, flaps.
Belt switches. Really nice crab. Have you seen that one guy? Gosh, I forgot his name. A funny dude that does all those Instagram reels of him landing. He's like, let it do what it do. Let that thing crab, baby. Crab legs. Extra butter.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
He's so funny. I'll send it to you.
It's awesome. Alright, I'll turn base. Don't want to turn. Push down. Flaps 20.
Wait, just, you're always like, wow, just relax a little bit.
I'm just so freaked out by the
We are so
one.
high, right?
Yeah,
Manage that throttle. Pull it back, man.
Oh, don't want to get too slow.
And then right here, keep that left wing down. Just add some right foot. As you slowly just do whatever it takes. Now that we have two reds again, squeeze in a little bit of power. Keep that nose down. Add the last set of flaps down to 30. You already put in 25. Okay. Feet to keep straight, wings keep you over the center line. So that's a lot. Okay. Just be more patient.
Yeah,
Instead of ripping back over to center line.
It's slow flight. It's
Yeah.
gonna be slushy.
Exactly. So just do put in a little bit to start working your way over there. Just the least amount as possible, and just be really patient.
Going a little slow.
Yeah.
Add a little power. Nose down a little bit.
Good. Yeah, it's a little bit of both when you're this slow.
I feel like I'm low enough.
Keep that. We do want to keep working our way over there. All right, keep that nose down. Stay consistent. And this is looking really good. Stay over your center line the whole rotation, okay? Smooth power to idle. Smooth power to flip. So gotta get it closer to the runway. Let it come down, and then pull more. Okay, you can't just hold that right foot in on landing, otherwise you might go that way. And you gotta relax that back pressure. Carpy. Smooth back pressure, peel the right wheel off, level the wings.
Traffic not available.
Right foot. Nice.
Yeah, that was a little.
Tower, Grumman Tiger 28819ers inbound.
Forget what the term is when you kind of like
landing with information.
slide the wheels.
Tiger 2819, Montgomery
Say again?
straight in, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Oh yeah, too much.
Tiger 819er, straight in, straight left.
The term for like when you slide the wheels,
Side load.
side load the wheels. That's a little slide loady.
Yeah. Mr. Donovan is that guy's name. I sent him.
I'll check him out.
To you. He's like, crab legs. So funny. Nice job at maintaining over your extended center line. Super important with these parallel runways, especially when there's a crosswind. You don't want to drift into someone, you want to make sure no one drifts into you either.
Right.
As well.
Cessna 86 Echo, make short approach, runway 28 left, clear touch and go, unable advice.
86 Echo, short approach, 28 left.
You're at 19er, number 2, following a Cessna midfield downwind, making a short approach.
I want to show you a short approach. Okay. A short approach essentially is just when you get downwind to beam the numbers and you simulate like an engine failure. So you know how we do 1,000 feet HGL downwind to beam and for emergencies? This is essentially what we're trying to set up ourselves up for. So I'll get down on a beam and assume I lost my engine, playing the rest of that part out. Power to idle. And then what I like to do is I like to kind of just immediately put in 10 degrees of flaps and I'll count out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll start to turn laps. You really want to try and standardize it. And then I'll put it into a forward slip. So I got my full right foot in.
From 7406 Montgomery Tower.
My left wing is down.
Holding short, 28 left, Grumman 86.
Victor
I'm going to try to time it right. So I can't, the rule is that I can't put in power. So I need to take it out here. Lost a little bit too much altitude, but I have a high ground speed here. And I'm not going to use my flaps until I have the field made.
Okay.
All right. I want to try to touch down on the numbers. I'm going to go 20 degrees of flaps here. I might have made a mistake by putting in the 20 there. So let's see if I can make it to the runway. I got plenty of speed here, so the airplane will flow.
450 Charlie Alpha.
So let's see.
Roger 450 Charlie Alpha, Montgomery Tower, extend down, traffic will be in position, I'll call your base.
Nah, I'm not going to make it, so I got to add power.
Extend down when you're call base, 0 Charlie Alpha.
Great one out of traffic,
That's the
right base for the
challenge.
parallel runway.
Oh, I went 30 degrees of flaps,
Great one,
that's why. This plane sucks. Crosswind correction, smooth pull, right foot to keep her straight. Okay, your controls.
Alright, controls.
That's a short approach.
Okay.
Power to idle will be in the numbers, try to make it to the numbers.
Why'd she have us do that?
Because someone was coming to land on 28 left, and she could either have us extend downwind.
Thanks, Echo Fall, Cherokee left crosswind.
Inside, 860 Echo.
Perfect. She could have either us extend downwind or have us go inside of that person. In order to do that, we'd have to make it really tight. So,
Okay.
I just wanted to show you a short approach.
And if I would have said student pilot,
She would have said extend downwind.
yeah. or if I didn't and she said that, I would have just gone unable.
Yep, and she would have been like, okay, extend downwind. Not a big deal.
Roger 6 Charlie Alpha, extend downwind. Extending downwind, 6 Charlie Alpha. Roger 0 Charlie Alpha, base approved.
Clear to base, 0 Charlie Alpha.
Cherokee is past my wing. I'll
Roman 086,
make my left.
traffic left base, runway 28 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wing 28 left, Corbin 36.
What was that procedure called again?
Tiger
Short
819,
approach.
turn left, runway 23, contact ground.
Tiger 819 left on 23, contact ground.
Oh, the throttle friction.
Oh yeah, sorry. I like it really, really
I
tight.
was like, I'm trying to pull to make 1400.
Roman 086, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff, westbound approved.
All for takeoff to left, Corbin 36.
It helps me fine tune and not overdo power, but that's
Yeah,
just me.
makes
Clear
sense.
left, clear land, 0 Charlie Alpha.
Number
Well,
6 Charlie
so
Alpha,
they're
number
used to
2,
it.
follow company a mile follow, runway 28 left, clear to land. Number 2, following that traffic, 28 left, clear to land, 6 Charlie Alpha. Destinate 6 Echo, number 3, runway 28 left, clear touch and go.
Number 3, clear touch and go, 28 left, 86 Echo.
Number 3. Let's get 1 and 2 inside.
Well, I got number 2 here. This is Cherokee.
Westbound departure.
Don't see
Number
number 1.
2504 Juliet, Montgomery Tower, stand by for landing traffic.
Inside the 15 freeway.
Got him.
There's 2 of them. There's a black one for the right runway, or a blue one and for the right runway, and then ours is a white Archer.
Yeah, I see that one. Cool. I don't see the one for the right runway.
Never mind. He's over the threshold.
Downwind a beam. RB.
6 Charlie Alpha, traffic 2 mile final for the parallel runway, Cherokee. Have that traffic in sight, 6 Charlie Alpha.
Our number 2 is... Got him. So since we have to extend out, it's power for altitude. Go ahead and just, yeah, squeeze in a little bit of power. Try not to lose too much altitude. Yep. Let's try to time our turn to final correctly.
Yep.
And not overdo it. Don't be scared of those. I mean, healthy paranoia is good. It's just don't be so scared that you're constantly undershooting.
Roger 0 Charlie Alpha, turn left to Golf 1, contact ground.
Turn left, Golf 1. Contact ground.
He's at my wing. He's past my wing.
Yeah, if they're a full stop, I give them a few seconds. If I know they're touch and go, I turn right as they were being my
I
wing.
didn't hear what he is.
Right. So just you gave them a few seconds. We're good.
I think so.
As you unwrap, push.
Push. So flaps 20.
Try to time it right. Start it slow. So slow. And just put in a little bit. See what that's looking like. Put in more if you need it.
This feels okay?
Yeah, it's pretty good. You don't really need to put in as much bank when the ground speed's really high because the plane is kind of pushing you over for you.
Alright, flaps 30.
And then just try the entire time. Draw that extended center line underneath you.
Okay.
Use your feet to keep you straight, wings to keep you over the center line. Maintain 60-65. And eyeball it for that constant descent angle to land. Technique is to look at the distance between the numbers and the cowling. We are to the right of the center line, so just hold that left wing down and get it on over. Lower that nose if you feel like you're getting slow, or if it sounds like you're getting slow.
Golf 1, contact ground.
Let's fix this real quick. Don't just stop it from getting worse. Fix it.
Turning on Golf 1,
I know I'm
contacting
saying
ground.
patience and fix right now, so I know it's a little bit tough.
Which is
right there. That looks really good. Just try and hold that the whole time. I'm trying to get you.
Helicopter, Corporate 6 just east to SDSU inbound for midport.
Hold that right foot in. You're unconsciously kind of bringing that nose up slowly.
Midport landing will be a pilot on risk.
So really commit to keeping that nose down the entire time.
Yeah.
A little bit more left wing. We keep getting pushed. You're letting the wind take advantage of you.
Tower, Cherokee 119er Alpha Victor is 3,600 inbound on the Fox transition.
See how slow you are? It's because you're letting the nose come up. Don't be scared of that ground.
Victor, Montgomery Tower. You can delete altitude restriction. Crosswind field at or above 2,500 for left traffic on my 28 left.
Too much left wing there.
Alright, left traffic for 28 left. We'll cross midfield at or above 2,500. 119er Alpha Victor.
November 04 Juliet, runway 28 left, line up and wait. Traffic will cross downfield.
For clunk.
Yeah, it's about as slow as you can go before touching down. 26 knots.
26?
Yep.
Damn. Correct.
Yeah, so you got to 57 knots in your transition. Okay, you try to maintain 65.
Yeah.
60 is no longer our minimum, 65 is our minimum.
Because of the wind?
Well, no, because you keep getting to 57.
Oh.
So, if you make 65 your minimum, you're unconscious, scared of the ground, leveling the airplane too soon is going to hopefully keep you at 60 or above.
Okay.
Traffic not available.
Cessna 04 Juliet, make your turns, your left turns south of the runways, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff as requested.
Okay, left turn, and clear for takeoff, 28 left, 04 Juliet.
Go ahead. Yep. That fuel gauge thing is really light, huh? Can you even see it?
I can, yeah, it's very faint, but I can see it. Not with my glasses, though.
I don't know if it's because of the angle or whatever.
Echo, runway 28 left, cleared touch and go. As you turn to the downwind, traffic will be 12 o'clock, 2 miles, mile 1000 helicopter, report in sight, plan to pass behind.
Looking for traffic, clear touch and go, 28 left, 86 Echo.
Corporate 6, traffic west crossing our downwind, Cessna.
Keep that nose up and slowly reduce that power.
Corporate 6, thanks, they'll pass behind you.
12 o'clock, one time on my downwind.
Reduce the throttle.
Oh, yeah. Got distracted by it.
Aviate, then navigate. Keep your crab going.
But part of aviate is avoid.
Montgomery Tower,
is fly the plane.
6254 Juliet, holding short at
Tower's doing a pretty good job at almost no matter what. That helicopter's not going to run into us.
Right, okay.
28 left, clear for takeoff. 54 Juliet.
86 Echo, helicopter traffic, 12 o'clock, 1 mile, 1000 indicated.
Looking for traffic, 86 Echo.
1 mile should be just right under our nose.
Don't see him.
Neither do I. Be at your 11, moving 10 o'clock, close.
Not seeing it.
Cessna 04 Juliet, advise when you're starting your westbound.
Yeah, I want to be.
04 Juliet, will do.
Carbeat, gas.
Turkey 9er Alpha Victor, traffic left crosswind will be orbiting, climbing south of the field, Cessna, currently out of 1,000.
We'll be looking for the traffic 9er Alpha Victor.
There it is.
Cessna 86 Echo helicopter, no factor.
86
86 Echo.
Insight.
There we go.
Now that it doesn't matter.
Yeah. There's a black helicopter, kind of hard to see.
Yeah. Alright.
It looks like we're too high.
Okay.
Lower your nose a little bit. Right, you're at 75 knots, so if you were at 80, we'd probably be descending a little bit quicker.
Say again?
We want to be at 80, 85 in the downwind, 70, 75 on base, 60,
November 04
65 on
Juliet,
final.
traffic 2 miles north of the field, southbound, out of 2,500 Cherokee, will be for the south pattern.
And quickly, as you lower the wings, make sure you push. Go flaps 20.
Thank you.
Clear final, turn final. Start a little. Even too early. And go ahead and start with a little bit. Make sure you're above 70. Looking really good. Make sure you at least have
Cherokee 9
one
Alpha
white.
Victor, previously called Cessna,
One
just
white
south of the field, midfield now at 1,500 in a left-hand orbit.
Need to add some power. Leveled out too early.
Yep.
For 9 Alpha Victor, I'll call your descent.
9er Alpha Victor, you'll call it.
See how we're
What's that guy
sinking?
doing?
Who cares? See how we're sinking? Yeah. Add some power. Go flaps.
Flaps down. That nose down.
We're sideways. Right foot, left wing. Or just to the right of center line again. 65 is your minimum. We're too slow.
November 04 Juliet, for traffic level out to the west for now, we can continue orbit a mile west of the field.
Control
04 Juliet, copy.
straight, wings keep you over that center line when you
November
keep
9 Alpha
coming
Victor,
left.
traffic will be no factor. Runway 28 left, clear to land.
Clear land 28 left, and we have the traffic in sight 9er Alpha Victor.
Thank you.
Good control
Montgomery
here.
Tower 416 Charlie Alpha. Holding short 28
Keep your
left.
feet on the swivel. Don't just hold in right foot, because don't lock
Vector
it.
416 Charlie Alpha, Montgomery Tower,
Get
stand
closer
by.
to that ground. Don't let it touch down too high. Smooth transition. That's your side picture. Right foot. Relax that back pressure. Don't let that nose pop up like that. Hold back tension
November
there.
04 Juliet, continue towards Mission Bay
There you
for
go.
your
Lower
climb,
wings.
please.
Right foot.
Continue towards Mission Bay for my climb 0.
Oh, pretty
6
pretty
Charlie Alpha,
smooth.
follow Cessna upwind left traffic, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff. 28
I mean,
left,
the
clear
approach
for
wasn't that
takeoff.
smooth, but
Charlie
the
Alpha.
touchdown at least was.
The wind is moving us around quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's really good for you to get the practice of like, oh crap, the wind's fighting me. This is the correction I need to do to get back over there.
I think the thing that keeps that I need to sink in more on is basically when I'm trying to use ailerons to get back on the center line, but maybe I don't do enough rudder along with it, so my wing dips. Like my reaction is to like reduce aileron because I don't want to roll so much, but maybe I just need to counteract the roll with rudder as opposed to less aileron.
Okay, yeah.
Does that sound right?
Yeah, you gotta have that equivalent exchange. More
Right.
left aileron will cause you to change heading, but if you don't want to change heading, like you want to stay straight down the center
November
line,
04 Juliet,
you
thanks
need
for
to
help
offset with right foot.
navigation.
Okay. And then if you're putting more aileron in and you're not getting a response, well, you're probably too slow. Not a lot of air flowing over the ailerons. Lower the nose a little bit. Get some more authority back over those ailerons.
Okay, I gotcha.
04 Juliet, Roger.
Yeah, and I think you were right too about like I was just kind of trying to set the rudder and forget it, and just like lock it in. But it's got to be a lot more dynamic, a lot more.
For sure. The wind
Reactive.
changes as you get closer to the ground, and so it might be less crosswind, might be more. And right now I think it's decreasing as we get closer to the ground. And so you're holding the right foot in. As we transition, the nose is actually looking to the right.
Montgomery Tower, Cessna 5396 Echo, holding short 28 left, westbound departure.
9-6 Echo.
Cessna 86 Echo, traffic will be holding in position.
8-6 Echo.
86 Echo.
Cessna 596 Echo, Montgomery Tower, stand by, landing traffic.
No, it's 9-6 Echo, no 8-6 Echo, and I was like,
What does traffic holding in position mean again?
they'll be holding short on the runway.
Well,
Cessna
on the
96
runway.
those two
Echo, runway
things
28 left, line
mean
of the
different
right,
things.
traffic downwind.
Line up and wait, 28 left, traffic downwind 9.
Someone's going to get a line up and wait clearance
04 Juliet,
in
contact
front of
SoCal
us.
departure 119.
Tower can't legally give us a landing clearance while someone is on a line up and wait clearance. So she just wants to give us the heads up that someone will be on the runway on a line up and wait.
39 Alpha Victor, turn left Delta, contact ground.
That guy getting on the runway is gonna line up and wait. Yep, because that other dude hasn't turned off the runway yet. Right.
As soon as 96 Echo gets a takeoff clearance, we'll get a landing clearance.
Got it.
And we know we're the first ones to the runway because we were told traffic was holding a position, not someone else.
Okay.
Cessna 96 Echo, westbound approved, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
Copy.
Clear for takeoff,
They're clear for
28 left,
takeoff.
westbound approved 9.
Here comes your call.
Cessna 86 Echo, runway 28 left, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 86 Echo, 28 left.
Departure 6 Charlie Alpha, number 2,
wrong
runway
order,
28
I
left,
know.
clear to land.
Big
Number
deal.
2, 28 left, clear to land, 6 Charlie Alpha.
Or push, because you're going to get lower than 80 knots here. Okay.
Okay, I think this feels okay
Three Alpha
here.
Juliet, if you're still
Go
off
for
traffic, south to west, 3,500 southbound.
A little bit of rudder.
I like how we're really adopting this like smooth turn thing now.
But no, I shouldn't pull back here, right? To like, just leave the.
I wouldn't, because you're
Elevator
probably holding
traffic
forward
ahead to your right, a
pressure.
little higher, also westbound Cessna.
Oh, we
The
got
wings, lower the nose, flaps 20.
What's up?
Hey,
Okay. Time this.
Start the turn.
Thank you.
A little high. A little more high. Cool. Reduce the throttle some more. And get in your drag devices to help us. Now see how we're at 77? Okay, don't let the nose change at all. That's just going to reduce our speed by putting in flaps, yes?
Yep.
When we do get that speed reduction, if you haven't changed the power setting at all, we'll start to sink. See how we're sinking a little bit quicker now? So you can use that.
Some more.
Yeah, you can use that to your advantage if you need it, which we do. Just recognize eventually when you get on your glide path, you'll want to reintroduce some throttle.
19.6, 96 Echo.
The drag devices are a tool in your toolbox. We keep coming in right at center line. Get that airplane over there to the left. Lower that nose when you put in a lot of aileron.
Yeah, oh, yeah, right. Get more authority.
Right. Good. We're perfectly straight. Maintain this. Left wing is going to be required. Okay, try to find the right amount and a slow reduction to power over a long period of time. Make sure you commit close to the ground. Too much right foot. Speed to keep you straight. Keep too high. Don't push. Very good. Look way down the runway. Relax and keep pulling. Right foot. Increase crosswind. Increase crosswind. Full throttle as you add more right foot. Don't let it kick off. As the airplane lifts off the ground, you'll need to pull back and put in more right foot. Good. The goal is to keep it straight. See how you put in a bunch, thought that was too much, took it out, and it just kind of swung. It oscillated a little bit.
Okay.
That was good, dude. I didn't touch it at all.
Nice.
I was just talking, but you were doing everything. Cool. Crosswind landings. Got to use your feet to keep you straight when you speed over the center line.
Yeah. If we keep doing enough of these, I'll probably struggle with calm wind landings.
Yeah. If you can do if you can grease crosswinds, then calm winds are going to be cake.
I'll take your word for it because I don't believe they exist.
We'll just wait until we get it come out here on a nice early morning again when there's no wind.
Montgomery Tower, this is 1-4 Tango Hotel, holding short, 28
Gonna
right,
rain the next 3 days.
downwind east.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Cessna 4 Tango Hotel Tower frequency for 28 right is 125.7.
Might not get our Wednesday flight in.
Probably not.
4 Tango Hotel.
Which stinks because I want to build momentum on this flight.
Yeah, seriously.
Montgomery Tower, Sirius 700 Yankee Zulu home, short 28 left for IFR release.
700 Yankee Zulu, Montgomery Tower, hope for release.
All right, Ryan. Shutting up.
Uh-oh. Alright. I'm on my own on this one.
Archer 6 Charlie Alpha, turn left Golf 1 and contact ground.
turning left on Golf 1, 6 Charlie Alpha, thank you.
Cessna 86 Echo, traffic left down, correction, runway 28 left, clear touch and go, traffic opposite downwind for the parallel runway.
Look at the traffic, clear touch and go, 28 left, 86 Echo.
Hey, none of that. Way high. I don't want any nods, I don't want any thumbs up. Get down. I'm a little slow, might as well. That's closer.
Montgomery Tower, Mooney 11581 is ready to go in sequence, holding short at 28 left.
Mooney 11581, Montgomery Tower, say direction of departure.
Yeah, it's undercarriage mixture of flaps.
2581, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff, westbound approved.
28 left, clear for takeoff. Westbound approved. Mooney 581.
Check left, turn left, clear left. Something like that. Nice and easy. A little bit of left foot. That ball back. Level the wings, push forward. Flaps 20. Whoa.
I know that wasn't you.
Okay. Feel high.
Montgomery Tower, 416 Charlie Alpha, holding short 28 left for 4-stop taxi rack, student solo.
March 416 Charlie Alpha, Montgomery Tower, standby, landing traffic.
Still too high. Back over that center line. Airspeed's okay. Still just high. Increase my power. And disregarding the pappies. Get more to the left. Going slow a little bit, add some power. Maybe too much.
Archer 6 Charlie Alpha, runway 28 left, line up and wait, traffic left crosswind.
Line up and wait on 28 left for 416 Charlie Alpha.
Flaps up. Full throttle, whoop. Lower right foot. Back pressure, carpet. The ground, right foot. Yee-hoo! Hey.
Nice job, dude. The approach at one point was a little unstable because you were at about 56 knots.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Low.
Charlie Alpha, follow the Cessna in the upwind, left close traffic approved.
But you added power, arguably too much, but you called that out.
Cessna 28 left, clear for
You
takeoff,
fixed it.
Charlie Alpha.
Maybe a
Landed her.
Maybe a little more throttle friction would have been my friend there, because yeah, I added more throttle than I wanted to.
The only time I had to step in was on takeoff.
We do have India.
You didn't have enough back tension on the yoke.
Yeah, I
The
felt the
nose
shimmy.
started to shimmy.
Yeah.
So I just reached up and I tugged a little bit, put you back on the right place, and everything else was,
traffic upwind.
was you.
Cessna will be
Cool.
turning crosswind shortly for the pattern.
Nicely done, sir.
Thank you.
I got Cessna in sight, maintaining visual, Corporate 9.
Let's do it again.
All right. Check left, clear left, turn left.
Yeah, well, we do have the taxiing traffic here.
Corporate 9, thank you. Additional traffic upwind, 28 left, Cherokee's also in left close traffic.
I got the Cherokee as well, maintaining visual separation, Corporate 9.
Archer 6 Charlie Alpha traffic, departing midport now, westbound helicopter has you in sight.
Okay, I'll be watching for that traffic. 6 Charlie Alpha.
Angular Tower, TTX 636 Charlie Sierra, beam 45, self-showed 1500, landing with India.
Number 636 Charlie Sierra Montgomery Tower, fly south of Mount Soledad, enter left downwind, runway 28 left.
Yes, southbound dead at the left, traffic runway 28 left, 636 Charlie Sierra.
Montgomery Tower, 734 Bravo Tango, 2 miles east of Mission Bay at 3,800, exiting the quarter, inbound for landing with India.
So 734 Bravo Tango, Montgomery Tower, enter left downwind, runway 28 left, maintain VFR at or above 2,000 for now.
At above 2,000, left downwind, 28 left, 734 Bravo Tango.
21581, traffic 12 o'clock, 2 miles opposite direction, 1,500 Sirius southbound.
Yeah, looking for traffic, 2581.
6 Charlie Sierra, traffic 12 o'clock, same altitude, 1.5 miles opposite direction, moving.
Inside, 636 Charlie Sierra.
Number 6 Charlie Sierra, thank you.
What about me?
2581, that traffic heading to your left.
Still do your thing, downwind beam.
Copy, thank you.
Cessna 86 Echo, runway 28 left, clear, touch and go, traffic opposite downwind for the parallel runway.
Clear, touch and go, 28 left, looking for traffic, 86 Echo.
4 Bravo Tango, turn right
You're
direct
still at
stadium,
1900
traffic
RPM,
follows,
not letting the nose
just straight
fall.
ahead now, less than a mile in the
Gonna get real
downwind,
slow.
Cherokee.
Pull the power back more when you initially reduce it, okay?
Archer 6 Charlie Alpha, runway 28 left, clear to land, number 2.
Number 2, 28 left, clear to land. 6 Charlie Alpha.
Can't believe they're letting their students solo in this.
Did they say first solo?
I don't know if it's her first solo.
Hey, Cobra 9 frequency change.
Cobra 9, frequency change for you.
See you in a bit.
So I extended my downwind a little bit since I was a little slow to lose altitude.
I like it.
Power at the beginning.
Montgomery Tower, 10583 Charlie Alpha, just traffic left speed 2,900, requesting a full stop landing.
There's that guy.
Archer 583 Charlie Alpha, Montgomery Tower, contact tower 125.7. Traffic 12, 1 moving to 12 o'clock, 2 miles, 3,000 indicated, eastbound, a Cessna.
I just got number 5 Charlie Alpha. 4 Bravo Tango, traffic in sight, continuing my descent.
That's 4 Bravo Tango, roger, descent your discretion, runway 28 left, clear to land, number 3.
4 Bravo Tango, number 3, running 28 left.
1 red.
10 Tower, Sierra 700 Yankee Zulu. We could take a Soledad departure if that's helpful today.
Sir, Yankee Zulu, they just called, so it'll be just a couple more minutes for your release.
Laps 30.
Alright, thanks, Sierra Yankee Zulu.
And Montgomery Tower, Cessna 8233 Zulu. We're about 8 miles out, landing with India.
Cessna 8233 Zulu, Montgomery Tower, make straight in, runway 28 left.
Straight in, 28 left, 82330.
Over that center line.
Wind check.
Wind 240 at 12.
Don't want to get too slow. Laps up, crosswind correction, aft pressure, carb heat. Leave the ground, right foot.
Dude, nice!
That wasn't the smoothest, but yeah, I made it happen.
Dude, that was slick. I'm super happy with that.
I recovered from the issues I created for myself.
Yeah. Yeah. You are transitioning a little bit high, and so the airplane is dropping. It'd be better if you transition a little bit more. That way you can continue your flare on a more consistent basis.
Okay.
Instead of coming in high, letting it drop, and then having to yank at the very end.
Okay.
So commit a little bit closer to the runway on this next one. Give that a shot. But this isn't easy winds to land in.
Yeah.
You're doing it all by yourself.
Yeah, you said 12 knots right before we landed.
Yeah.
Wind 230 10.
Made my palm sweat a little bit. I was like, you said 2230 or 2440, so I was like, it's not that bad maybe.
We'll do one, maybe
So,
two more.
I got a dude here.
Ah. Good eye.
6 Echo, traffic follow off, passing off your left wing, Cirrus 1400 indicated.
Inside, 6 Echo.
Well done. Nicely done.
Archer 6 Charlie Alpha, turn left Golf 1 and contact ground.
He's a Cirrus, so he'll be faster than me, so I probably don't need to give him that much space.
I love it.
Thank you.
That's 4 Bravo Tango, go around.
4 Bravo Tango going around.
He did not sound happy about that. Alright.
Montgomery Tower, system 1324 Echo, holding short 28 left, ready for takeoff for westbound departure.
That's 1324 Echo, Montgomery Tower, standby.
What was that?
Poor Bruce.
That's 4 Bravo
Oh, you know
Tango,
him?
traffic follow left crosswind Cessna.
4 Bravo
Bravo Tango, traffic inside.
That's me.
Number 33 Zulu, runway 28 left, clear to land, traffic on final for the parallel runway.
Alright, 28 left, clear to land, looking for traffic, 82337.
I wonder why they made him go
6
around.
Charlie Sierra, runway 28 left, clear to land, number 2, following a Centurion on a 2-mile final.
Number 2, clear to land, runway 28 left, 6 Charlie Sierra, looking for traffic.
That's 1324 Echo, Montgomery Tower, westbound departure approved, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff, no delay, traffic, 1.5 mile final.
Clear for takeoff, 28 left, 24 Echo.
And it's getting sweaty. Yep.
Yeah, we'll just do one, maybe 2 more.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good on time.
One touch and go and then landing. Yeah, there's just a point of diminishing returns, and I want you to leave on a high note.
Okay.
Centurion inside, 6 Charlie Sierra.
6 Charlie Sierra, roger. Sustain 6 Echo, runway 28 left, clear, touch and go, number 3, following the Cirrus ahead in the downwind.
Number 3, I have the Cirrus inside, clear touch and go 28 left, 6 Echo.
Attention aircraft, Montgomery Tower information, Juliet is now current altimeter 2995, wind
And a
2407.
Centurion short final.
I think I see him. Yep. Cirrus might be turning base a little early. If that's the guy I think I'm looking at.
I think there's good spacing.
Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, I got him. I got another guy for 28 right then. And I'm a little low, and I'm downwind of beam. RP.
Listen for that RPM. Let that nose fall simultaneously. A little more reduced.
I was a little below TPM
Yeah.
at that point, so maybe not that much flaps. There's my buddy, the Cirrus.
That's 4 Bravo Tango, runway 28 left, clear to land, number 3, following the Cessna ahead in the downwind.
4 Bravo Tango,
that's me.
number 3, going straight left.
Bravo Tango.
Wind 2208.
I'm going to turn my base.
Number 33 Zulu, turn left Golf 1 and contact ground.
Left Golf 1 over to ground, 82330.
Wings level, push a little bit, flaps 20.
That's 4 Bravo Tango, cancel landing clearance, extend downwind, I'll call your base, traffic will be in position.
4 Bravo Tango, extending.
Good. Do the turn. Okay, there we go.
If you need more authority, lower the nose.
Yep. This feels okay. Flaps 30, keep the nose stationary.
26 Charlie Sierra, turn left runway 23 and contact ground.
Left line 23 and ground, 6 Charlie Sierra.
Montgomery Tower, Mooney 2288 Tango is Torrey Pines 3500 inbound landing Juliet.
22288 Tango, Montgomery Tower, fly south of Mount Soledad, enter left downwind, runway 28 left.
Left for the 28 left, 88 Tango, Wilco.
Beautiful approach.
There's their Yankee Zulu, runway 28 right, line up and wait, traffic right downwind, correction left downwind, additional traffic will cross downfield.
Line up and wait 28 left for 700 Yankee Zulu.
That's 4
Dude,
Bravo
so
Tango,
good.
base first.
Not bad. Whoops, my bad.
That's
took
okay.
off there.
Gotta relax that back pressure after
Yeah.
landing.
Keep forgetting that part.
foot. Great approach, good crosswind control, great landing, protecting the nose gear, smooth. Man.
Yeah, approach felt good that time.
That was your best one yet, man.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if the wind was more calm that time
Joked
or...
about it. Let's say it was worse.
Okay. Sure.
No, that was great, dude.
Thank you.
You had a really good control the whole way in. Let's call the next one a full stop. Okay. Just go ahead and say Montgomery Tower, 86 Echo, next one's a full stop.
Montgomery Tower, Cessna 86 Echo, next one's a full stop.
There's 0 Yankee Zulu, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
He heard you.
Takeoff 28 left, 0 Yankee Zulu.
That's 4 Bravo Tango, runway 28 left, clear to land.
4 Bravo Tango, runway 28 left.
Cessna 86 Echo, roger. Attention all aircraft, low-level wind shear alerts, attention low-level wind shear advisories are in effect. Wind shear reported 800 feet in the upwind, 10 knot gain.
10 knots. What?
A 10 knot gain in speed, so they caught a gust in front of them to increase their indicated airspeed by 10 knots.
Gotcha.
28 Tango,
the worst one would be a 10 knot loss.
3,000 indicated westbound Cessna.
Traffic inside, I'll go west to him, 88 Tango.
Or 88 Tango, roger. Cessna 24 Echo, traffic straight ahead, 3,500 southbound, Mooney has you in sight.
Montgomery Tower, Cessna 215 Alpha Fox, holding short of 28 right for a westbound departure.
Wind 2408. Attention all aircraft, departures for 28 right, tower frequency is 125.7.
Got him.
There's 0 Yankee Zulu, traffic ahead and to your right, 1,400 Cessna, also westbound.
Inside 0 Yankee Zulu.
Over 0 Yankee Zulu, advise SoCal on initial contact. You have that traffic in sight. Contact them now. Good day.
Over SoCal, 0 Yankee Zulu, thank you.
Switch 4 Bravo Tango, contact ground.
He's already over there.
Cessna 86 Echo, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 28 left, 86 Echo. Montgomery Tower, Cessna 733 November Charlie, just departing Gillespie by Cowles Mountain, 2000 with information Juliet, requesting landing with full stop.
Cessna 733 November Charlie, Montgomery Tower, make straight in, runway 28 left.
Straight in, 28 left, 733 November Charlie.
Level the wings. Push. Flaps 20. High.
Montgomery Tower, Cherokee 901-630, 3,500 just south of Gillespie for full stop with Julia.
Cherokee 901-630 Montgomery Tower, make straight in, runway 28 left.
Straight in, runway 28 left, 630.
28 Tango, runway 28 left, clear to land, traffic opposite downwind for the parallel runway.
Clear to land, 28 left.
I'm not sure you
looking for
noticed
the
what just
opposite
happened there, but you've been
opposite
slowly
runway,
pulling back on the nose to
down,
maintain your pitch
right.
attitude
Traffic,
and your
Clear
altitude,
to land, 28 left.
whereas you should have added some power. We were just ever so slowly over a long period of time losing speed. You're pulling back power for altitude. This is good. Got some power.
Montgomery Tower, typical warning call Echo is
Keep it in the entire time.
a beam, Bishop Bay VOR, VFR corridor,
Patience.
like land.
I have
Power to
Juliet.
idle.
Super Cub 1 Golf Echo Montgomery Tower and left downwind, runway 28 left.
28 left, 28 for...
That was that wind shear.
Oh, weird.
We caught a headwind, made us leave the ground. That was a balloon, added power.
86 Echo, turn left 23 and contact ground.
Left on 23 over to ground, 86 Echo.
3 November Charlie, runway 28 left, clear to land number 2, following a Mooney left downwind, be in the numbers.
Good fix, dude.
Number 2, 28 left.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
Clear to land, 733 November Charlie.
And now we stop on runway
here,
23.
right.
We don't turn on the hotel or nothing.
We're at the transient ramp, 885.
Archer 85, runway 28 right, taxi via hotel, and Alpha tower frequency will be on 125.7.
125.7. Hotel Alpha, the 28 left, that was. Archer 85.
Archer 85, thanks. Almost runway
exactly
28 right.
But we're on a
28
runway,
right,
all
Archer
lights
85.
on.
Montgomery ground, Cessna 3386 Echo, runway 23, taxi executive.
Cessna 3386 Echo, Montgomery ground, taxi to executive via hotel and Juliet.
Hotel Juliet, 86 Echo.
Dude, nice job.
Yeah,
Holy crap.
Thank you.
What a level up today. Damn.
Glad we got out here.
Damn. I'm glad it was windy. Because you crushed it. And then landing taxi light off.
Oh yeah, nah.
Or I mean, landing and
Landing
strobes off, sorry.
Right. Yeah, the last one was... That was the wind shear, you think, huh?
Yep, that wasn't anything that you were doing. You just caught a wind gust. So you just lower the nose to maintain control and not stall. Add a little bit of power for altitude. Let it come on down closer. Keep the power in the entire time. And then, honestly, if we left the ground again after I said pull the power to idle, I would have added a little bit power again. Because we left the ground again, so I'd want to control that sink rate.
Right.
That would have prevented our kerclunk landing by reapplying a little bit extra power. I thought the airplane was for sure done flying. We caught another wind gust.
Okay.
At the very end.
Roger that.
Had us rise. So I would have squeezed in some more power, squeezed in some more power, whatever. And then I
Remain
would just
outside Bravo airspace, departure
touch
frequency
down a little
west on
softer.
119.6.
Okay, that's how you control your altitude when you don't have the potential energy. You add more kinetic. Okay.
That was 119.6 and squawk 0260.
I should say that backwards anyway. Good shit.
Nice.
And 450 Charlie, by way at Crosswind information, Juliet, ready
I'm just
taxi.
glad nobody was like, expedite your exit or whatever. Like, I'm always, whenever I'm like doing a full stop, I'm always like on edge for the like, exit this uncomfortably close, off ramp if able.
Mooney 2288, Tango Alpha, Delta 1 for Coast Air
Off
Service.
the sun line, yeah.
Like the wax on, wax off thing. Taxi on it, so you can land on it.
And then runway 23, Foxtrot and Golf.
Hotel Runway 23, Foxtrot Golf, Coast Air 88 Tango.
Archer 450 Charlie Alpha, hold short of taxiway hotel for...
Dude, that was sick. I'm pumped.
Thank you.
Hotel.
Yeah, me too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11,
Montgomery
or
ground
12
afternoon
landings.
says Niner 6621.
Three of them we're
All you greasers, man. Yeah, there was one there that we know was perfect. Yeah, the stabilized approach all the way in, protecting that nose. You just went full throttle and the nose bounced up, so I had to fix that again. But the approach and landing was amazing.
Landing part was good. The touch and go part was tough, but
I get goosebumps when y'all really kill it.
Man.
I live for that stuff. Nice job, man.
Thank you.
Clouds are really coming in. Got out at the right time.
Where's our T-Chucks?
86 Echo to our left wing behind us. This is perfect right here. Go and stop.
Oh, okay. Missed it. Cool. Alright, I'll go...
Montgomery ground,
No.
Cessna 733 November Charlie
Listen.
and Delta, requesting taxi back to runway 28 left.
I can still hear you, right?
Okay.